everybody to be here today. Been trying to get everything together in the background per usual. Trying to touch on all the little topics and get to where we're getting it and get to how we're going. And anyway, we got the room pretty much filled for all the people that's here. Whether it's 1 or 100, we're going to get it going. Let the people play it back where they play it back, whether it be YouTube or the space. And we're going to keep it pushing. All right, for those who don't know, I'm VE, Venture Vent, all those, and some more. Some of the other ones might be a little bit more inappropriate. But that's me. I just came out the cut. I like to support bullish communities, bullish projects, bullish people. Pull up where I can, do what I can while I can and am able. And we just get to it the way we get to it. I will give you my story, but you don't need that today. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now we're gonna move on. I'm just gonna introduce y'all to Vegas Inu real quick. For those who don't know, Vegas Inu started by December DeMarco after the MGM hacks and whatnot, and that's a whole story within itself. Moving on beyond that, December DeMarco is a YouTuber, influencer, marketer, and well respected in the Vegas Vault, Shiba, and Doge communities, and is the developer of this token. He's also the host of DD Nation, which is a Facebook group with over 6,000 members. You might want to fact check me on that because I don't have a Facebook. But regardless, he is highly respected in his space due to his work within all those communities, as well as the following he's created with his stock group. As you all know, December DeMarco is also known as the stock goat due to that work over there, and also been dubbed Vitoshi by the community. And thanks to his pivotal voice in this space, we've got Vegas Inu token, and we've been doing a pretty good job at holding it down. Now, for those who don't know, Vegas Inu token launched 103 days ago, according to the blockchain. I check before every space. We've been at this for 103 days so far, and they say, well, I don't know if that's bro science or not, but they say it takes 90 days before you really know who somebody is. So when you keep seeing the same people in the same faces, and you keep seeing people pull up, working in the background, Dev working in the background, we got something right here. Especially since most projects on BNB don't even last that long, to be honest. Just to be honest. But moving forward, yeah, we've been at this for about 103 days. We filled the 200 BNB pre-sale, and I think we launched with about 100 holders. We currently sitting at 450, and this community just been digging deep and holding that floor up. So far, as of today, I believe we're at 100. Not 100. Take it back. We had a $567,000 market cap and our all-time high, and I can't even really call it, and I ever really went back to look at it, but I know it was somewhere between 2.2 and 2.6 million. So we got a lot of for the traders. We got a lot of room to play with once we get that volume coming in. But yeah, you see, we got many more all-time highs to come to the future because we got a lot to look forward to. Now, our DEX tools score is up 1 point this week to 86. And I don't even understand what made it go up, but hey, we'll take it. And so far on the day, we up 7.45%. And liquidity is sitting at a nice 111,000. That's a dot within itself. And for the day, we didn't have pretty much 10 buys and 1 sales. And I didn't even go to see what that amount was for because I didn't care what the sale was. So yeah, for those who don't know about Vegas, Vegas is a hyperdeflationary token with the burn wallet sitting at number 3 with over 12 billion burned at this point. I didn't really dabble in to look at that one today. But yeah, it's still sitting at that spot, and a lot of people is buying that floor up trying to come for the burn wallet again. So we could definitely gonna get more and more hyperdeflationary in the future. As for those who don't know, every buy and sell burns VIT. Buys and sales play with the VIT tax structure. The Vegas Inu tax structure is 7% for marketing, 3% for liquidity, and 2% for reflections. Now, Vegas Inu aims to transform the casino arena in some type of way, with various utilities still in development. The Vegas Inu site V1 is live, with the Volti change widget to burn even more Volt in Vegas with every transaction. And for those who don't know, Volt is one of our partners, and we have the Volti Change widget on the Vegas Eno Token website. So with every transaction we do on that widget, we're burning Vegas already off the top. And then we're burning Volt as well and helping that whole ecosystem get their supply down. And they've been doing a really, really good job at that. And as far as to look forward to, we got the wins and the whys. We got the white paper pending. We got the website V2 pending. And we got just a couple good things to look forward to in the meantime. But however, I'm just gonna open up the floor, see how everybody doing today before we move on to get into some other issues and topics. We're not gonna keep it as as long nor as, let me see, I don't know the word, as enthusiastic as it was last week. I believe we're supposed to be making another space where we can connect the dots in a more responsible and respectable way, as far as to hold down our Vegas Inu brand and not step on no toes, because we can really go off the deep end, so to speak. So I want to see how everybody is doing today, and then we'll just see how the energy flows and go with it from there. Got a lot more to talk about. I'm going to mute everybody right now if anybody want to talk. But to be honest, let me see. Oh, never mind. Well, all right. It looks like a pretty quiet day. Can't blame y'all. So I'll just go into the updates for the week for the most part. I think what was that last week? The BTC ETF was approved and it ran up to the 50,000 mark. I didn't really look at it. I probably should have been looking at it. Had a long position that was open, but it's still open. They ain't got me yet. So BTC currently sitting at 41,572 with ETH sitting right under it. Not really right under it, but ETH is sitting at $2,456, and the token that's doing the most work, the native token for Vegas Inu, is sitting at $315. I don't know why I was going to say thousand, but yeah, $315, and it's doing pretty good so far because it's actually been holding up pretty well despite how far Bitcoin has dumped down. So who's to know what's gonna come on this BNB side? I'm pretty sure, as we've seen all these other chains, the engines and the Trons and the AVAX and we've seen just about everything have its little meme coin rally. I think it's only a matter of time before it get to this side. So BNB is looking pretty strong on that end. It's looking real strong on that end. So yeah, moving forward. I think we had the merch drop. That was a while back. I think most people are starting to receive their merch, and we got the NFTs connected to that. And beyond that, I think what we got for today, we got the Vegas Eno. We had a little update. We had booked our first artist and event, and I believe that's on January 22nd in Las Vegas. We got Cap. I don't want to butcher his name, but it ain't that hard. I guess Capelo 304 is performing live January 22nd in Las Vegas. And if you're a vid holder, you get free access to that event. And they're also going to be networking to raise more awareness about vid and opening the door to more opportunities. And we now got a new hashtag that's vid promotion. So the dev is working in the background. Things are happening and coming together the way that they do. So we got some stuff. I like any movement. All movement is good movement to me. So I appreciate everything. So that was one of the posts I posted up. I posted a lot of stuff up there. You can scroll through that if you wish, to be honest. And then the second thing I got up there, what was that? Oh yeah, we still got the SHIB post running. We still trying to get 100 likes with 1,000 followers. I mean, not too bad for a new token, but we still trying to get 100 likes on that SHIB post just to burn some SHIB token. We ain't trying to sell you nothing. You ain't gotta buy nothing if you don't want to. Just doing what we can do. getting out there the way we can get out there. We hyper deflationary. We like to burn our stuff, everybody else stuff, bolt stuff. We just that's gonna be our aim. So we getting out there early and getting it the way we get it that way. So we 18 likes short on that. So if you want to scroll through that post, and if you listening or following back or listening to that, you can go ahead and get that going. And we got a couple $100, man, $1,000, $1,300 or so to burn. And that's just something to get it started. It's better than if I find $1 on the street, I'll take it. So I'll take that $1,000 despite whatever it is. And then the next update, we're gonna go to the partner spotlight, and that will be Volt. And that was just pretty interesting that Volt got recognized for their Spark bot on CoinGecko. I found that kind of interesting. So, and that was one of our partners, and they was one of the first ones to really get something going with us. So, I like to shine that for real on them. As far as that, it's pretty cool. And then what? Everybody asking when the dev's gonna post the video, when he gonna live, when he gonna this, when he gonna that. Well, if you go through the post, I made at least one post of his latest video. I'm not gonna lie. I think I watched half of it, but I was in the middle of something, so I can't really say for what's in there. I don't know if it's any nuggets in there, but hey, man, the man put his face out there. He out here every day, so you can at least go see that if you're a fan of just going to stare at people on the screen. I don't know how you move, but that is what that is. And then moving forward from that, we got the. Let me make sure I ain't getting too out of order real quick. Yeah. That's pretty good. I'm going pretty quick, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And then after this, I got a couple more things. And after this, we'll open up the floor up. If anybody want to talk about anything or got any updates for the week, we'll get to those. And then we'll keep it pushing from there. But, however, if it's going to be a quiet show, hey, it can be a 30-minute show. It can be a 3-hour show. It don't matter to me. We just going to roll with the energy half flow. So, I forgot to throw a tweet up there for Champion Token, KB Well out there. Can't forget about them. They in the background doing good work as well. They showing up every day. They in the chat every day. So some nice guys too. Them not necessarily our partners, but them is our family in a way. So big shout out to them over there also. Now I'm gonna move on to this one thing. If you was in the Telegram earlier, you saw that guy come in and talk about he would like to list us on an exchange or something like that. And you get that a lot of times in Telegram, so you take those things with a grain of salt. I said salt. You take those things with a grain of salt. But I was very aware of the token he was talking about, and I was very aware of what they were building to a degree, because that was one of the tokens that I was DCAing into in the bear market. And that's why I said I was, because that was one of the tokens that I'll be completely honest, that's one of the tokens I dumped to put into VIT, and then it did pretty well. So I don't regret doing that. And I was supposed to double back to it, and like many other tokens, I just didn't double back to it just yet. And we ain't really here to soft shield that. We just here to say I was very, very aware of what he was talking about. I'm not 100% sure if that Grove exchange would put people in Telegram to go funnel people into their token. I don't know if that's their market employee, if it's legit or not. But I do know of that token for sure. They got about 160,000 followers on Twitter, and they've been working on the exchange for the longest time. This token, use caution, came out on the Safe Moon side of things. On the Safe Moon, what was it? It wasn't a launch pad, but they was always launching tokens on a Safe Moon side. Like, I don't know how they did it. It was weird, but it came out over there, and it had some pretty good return. And I just stayed with it and did that over there. So yeah, there's a big possibility that they could be pretty much legit, but who knows? So the guy sent me a DM, and I checked it out. And I know how December always talk about when people want you to list on exchange, they want a lot of money, they want a lot of this, they want a lot of that. Well, he sent me the details. I don't know why he think I'm the dev, but I'll just give it to you. I don't care. And yeah, I don't know if it's legit or not, so take it with a grain of salt. They was talking about no listing fees and They didn't want very much tokens, but like I say, take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if that was the move or not. I just told them I'll pass it on, but at the end of the day, it ain't up to me, to be honest. So hey, it is what it is. And that's pretty much the update I got on that. And I'm not, and then on my personal note, I'm not in really in the mood to go get on new exchanges. I mean, we'll get a pump with it for sure, but and it's very, 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 very new type deal. So who knows how it's gonna go or what it's gonna be like once we get to that place. To be honest, so if we already in here, well, we had about 15 minutes worth of music and 15 minutes worth of talking, pretty much. I'm pretty much at the end of my whole spiel. I didn't have a lot for you guys today. That was that was the main little piece. I didn't really have much today. So I'll just stick around and I'll open up the floor once again, see if anybody got anything to add, anything to dip into. I don't know if I ran through it too fast, but got everything out there that was pretty much pertinent to this thing today. We had what? We got the first artist, Caplo, 304, doing the thing with the VIP promotions. And we went through all the partners and that little potential thing in the Telegram. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Ain't really much to touch on today. Just touching on that, touch and go. And then as we get bigger and bigger and bigger, y'all know it's gonna be days where we can't not be in the space hitting it the way we hit it. So yeah, pretty much it is what it is. And I'm the type I go with the energy. If it's something to talk about, we can talk about it. Nothing to talk about. Hey, we'll be more bullish next week. There are gonna be a lot of more things to come. So, I guess. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Hey, Danny, I see your hand up. I'm gonna add you in real quick. All right, Danny. Hey, you on? If you want to say a few words to the people before we get up out of here.
Hey, Venture, what's happening, buddy? Just
Hey, what's
want
going on?
to thank you for putting the time in, like always, and always giving us all the good information. And I'm rededicating myself. I made a commitment this morning to myself that I'm gonna make sure I get on here with you guys and make sure I'm doing the raids and everything because like things happen in life and you kind of don't put in the effort sometimes. And I know that my effort has tailed off a little bit over the last couple of weeks. And but this is something I still believe in 1,000%. And I really I'm here to say right now that I'm back full bore in this with everybody. And really looking forward to where this thing goes.
Well, I appreciate you, Danny. And you one of them person where if you disappear, it you. I mean, we understand you such a genuine and solid person. You already proven yourself. So we
I
know you.
appreciate that.
We know you doing your thing in the background. Like I never feel the type of way if I don't see Danny in the chat because I know you not one of those type of guys. You really doing the work. So I appreciate you doing what you can. And like I say, once we get a little bit more bullish in the future, the raids will definitely becoming more frequent, more 38-hour, 40-hour raids if we get to that point. Most definitely. So I can understand. I to be honest, I really don't think it's nothing that's too pressing at this moment. Because if we gonna get the people in here, we got to have something to give them other than them just asking us when. And and most people may not know December and or the ilk that he's from to be of like, hey, I ain't finna be sitting around. So you got to just keep it real on both sides. So yeah, I appreciate you for real, like for real, for real. So
Hey,
yeah,
thanks, man.
appreciate
I
you coming.
appreciate the words. Kind words as always. And like I say, whatever you guys need from me, I'm here to help out. Whatever needs to be done. So I'll back off now and let other people take a chance to talk. And just looking forward for things going forward.
I got you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you as well.
Hey, crypto, be well. What's going
What
on?
it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, man?
What's going on with you?
Nah, man, just pretty much tapping in. wasn't really able to do a lot what I wanted to do this week because of the storms, you know what I'm saying? Storms really, you know what I'm saying, was hammering down on the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get back to it hopefully next week because everything should be up and running by tomorrow. So that is pretty much that it on that. Still got the little competition running on in Champion, throwing that out there. And the prizes is $50 in Champ, plus the rollover from last competition. Plus we got a $75 reward in DYOR token, and DYOR is really starting to get their thing together on their end. So that's another token everybody might want to check out. But yeah, it's a lot of things coming up, man. Just got to stay tuned. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I was looking over y'all thing earlier. I was actually in y'all pin messages going through, looking at y'all competition. And since my iPhone ain't been cooperating, I heard his way around that, but you know me. I don't really be getting the nuts and like
PCs work too. PCs work too.
I probably should try it on that because I be messing up, man.
Some games actually work better on PC. You know what I'm saying?
As much as I do, my procrastination be unreal sometimes. I still owe my mechanic like $40 from 2 months ago. And I got it. I forgot. He think I'm playing. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. Same way with Eric will be dropping the ISOs. I'll be like, dang. I be forgetting sometimes. But yeah, get around to it. But I ain't gonna drag y'all out today. I appreciate you coming through. And I guess ABC, we just play one song and we'll come in next week and see what we got. Vent. Let's go. Which community?
Which one?
Which community?
You know.
Which community?
Vegas.
Which community?
You know.
Which community?
Yeah.
Which community?
V-I-C.
Which community know got an essence? Love vibes always giving blessings. Sandbags always truth telling. Yeah. Which community know stay A1? MJ like a day one. Josh keeping Jeeps on point. Yeah. Which community know still tipping? Mike Jones still raid whipping. Go run them on a mission. Yeah. Which community know we got a vid toast? Keep the TG jumping like a Yosh, none other than DeMarco. Yeah.
If you ask which, I'ma tell him this. I'ma tell him Vic. It's gon' make you witch. Ain't no need to flip. Yeah, just sit back at home. It's gon' turn the gold. So hot we on the road. I got diamond hands, boy. Yeah, you already know. This is how it goes. We rockin' with the Marco, aka this stock go. Bagging it up with vote. Got all my dogs on the boat. Everything else is turn to ghost. You looking at new Prodigy.
confident. Y'all know how I do. But nah, I ain't got nothing to do today. I go with the flow of the energy. So let's go. Hey, I'm pretty
Big Vegas off the lead.
be pretty different, or maybe not. We'll see how it go. But when I got some bullish news to give it to y'all, I'm gonna get it to y'all. I'm gonna go with the flow of energy, and we gonna come back and give it to you how we can. But we gonna show up. We gonna show up every day. If it's one person, if it's 100 people, we might not go that long if it's 100 people. But we gonna show up every week. So however it play out. So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through, and I'll see y'all next week. Most definitely appreciate